pit where the sun forgot, old bones breathe dust again. Crown of rust on a skull half broke, eyes like grinding flint, my friend. Salt in the seams of the earth, clinging to my tattered cloak. Every grain a stolen year, every breath another joke. I am the Lord of Salt, fallen king of the underworld. Hey, grinding in the dark for powerful gold. When I rise, your rivers boil my rage immeasurable. Cold, once in a century I come to taste your tears and burn your field. Villagers praying at dawn, hands red, clutching brittle weeds. They hear my pick in the rock, count the beats like a failing heartbeat. Zombies crawl out of the slag, skeletons click in time. Vampires licking cracked lips, marching to the mouth of the mine. Every kill a quiet number, every soul a little shine. All your heroes.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Grim the Lord of Salt here, and I was planning on playing some Ark Survival Evolved, but it's installing a patch which is taking forever and a day, so instead we are going to pick up where we left off with Subnautica 101. Basically, we're just collecting materials, waiting for certain events to trigger so that we can progress with the actual game, and it'll be a little while before things really kick off there. But in the meantime, there's plenty to do in this game. And of course, while I'm playing this, Subnautica, or sorry, Ark rather, will not install because Steam doesn't do background stuff when you're streaming, which is fine. It's perfectly acceptable because it would screw with the stream. So let's go ahead and dive right in, if it'll let us. Check my levels real quick. I guess we can turn it up a little bit. Just, yeah, no, not that much. Okay. In fact, it was probably fine where it was. Okay, guys, let's dive on in. So I've been having a good day. Hope you all have had a good one as well. Got another day off from work here. Schedule is, well, it's going to be in flux for a while. They're understaffed there, so I'll be working a lot of overtime, which is good because I need the money. I don't know how it'll be affecting my content. There might not be a lot of it for a while, but as usual, we'll do it as we do it. I'm also at the moment installing some updates on my mother's old laptop that I use for tracking chat, so if you're saying anything, I apologize if I miss out, but there's nobody here anyways, so. Talking to myself. Just another day, guys. Just another day. Alright, we're in. We got a message.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by the Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay, so that's Ozzy from the cafeteria. His doing that. His life pod is by a system. It's over 100 meters down, so we are going to need the rebreather before we can do that. I don't think we've even gotten enough, because we need 2 pieces of silver for the wiring kit, as I recall. Doesn't look like we have any of that here. We'll check that. That's under equipment. Yeah, rebreather, wiring kit, fiber mesh. You do want, yeah, we need to find more silver, which is hard to find silver, because we need to go deep, guys. Let's put this on the last spot. Eventually, there we go. We could use a battery too. Do we have stuff? I need a piece of copper, and I need one more acid mushroom. We can make a battery so that we don't have to worry about that. Excuse me, my friends. My fishy friends. What do we have stocked up in here? Oh, bio stuff. That's right, I stuck all the eggs in there. Okay. We got one full of titanium. I should build a little habitat so that I have something that I can use for storage. But in the meantime, we'll just grab an extra battery here so that we're ready to go. So what we need to find is sandstone. I've been having a heck of a time trying to find it in the places I've been looking. There was a bunch of sandstone in here, but I know I got the ones that were right here. But there's probably more if I can manage to look without getting too lost. It's always the question. Always getting lost. Alright guys, hold on a second. I can finally bring my chat up on the other screen. There is an unstuck option. They did announce Subnautica 2. At the moment I'm not planning on getting it because it's another early access. My take on early access is that it's there to get started, right? It's a Kickstarter type of deal. You're a new company, you don't have a lot of investors or whatever. You want to make a game, so you make it early access so you can make some extra money as you're working on it. But that should be it. Like once the game's successful, you should be making enough to properly plan the next title, and Unknown Worlds hasn't done that, and they've been bought out anyway. So they sold the company instead. Now I know that they had issues with there was a big storm, and I think their offices got wiped out or something, and that set them back a long ways. But you don't do early access twice. You're basically you're just being greedy at that point, just trying to take money from people. That's all it is, in my opinion. You know, to each his own. But there's no way I'm not playing another Subnautica. Until I'm certain it's worth it, because Below Zero I disliked so much. It's enough to keep me away from it. Combined with some of the stuff that went on behind the scenes with the company that I'm not happy about. But I will see. Okay, chat is up again. Not that there's anybody there. So I want to make sure that it's even worth getting, and besides that, I want to make sure that it's done. I want to play a finished game. I don't want to play another early access, buggy, unoptimized, glitchy mess that we've had so far with Unknown Worlds, you know? Like, enough is enough. No more excuses. Just make the damn game already. I seem to have found a dead end, which is unfortunate. No sandstone there. My kingdom for some sandstone. Alright, I guess we can head towards Ozzy. Where's he at? We gotta be careful. We can't totally explore this area yet. Because, again, you can't go that deep without well, it helps to have a rebreather. What happens is your oxygen depletes much faster when you do that. So, since we don't have a lot of oxygen to start with, speak of the devil, gold. Strangely enough, the least useful material that you will find in Subnautica is gold. It's just not used for much of anything, which is unfortunate. Usually you'll find sandstone deposits on the sides of things like that. Limestone deposit, there is. That's another egg. Probably shouldn't go too crazy collecting eggs because they aren't terribly useful at this point.
Local scans show a nearby cave entrance, depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome.
I didn't see what I grabbed there. It doesn't look like anything. That's weird. It might have glitched through the wall. That happens sometimes. Well, there's a few new predators out here. This is known as the red grass biome, or the grassy plateau. Lead. Sandstone.
Short-range scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
Yes, there is a cave network down here. We got another message back at the base as well, which is good. Limestone, limestone. I mean, we could be collecting limestone as well. You can see a giant wreck over there. That is near the life pod. Is over this way. We might as well go hit the life pod real quick. We've also got these floaters. You can stick them to things and they'll make them float. Oh gosh. And I don't know what hit me there. Probably a biter. They're little piranha-like things. Yeah, there used to be a lot of like world crafting in Subnautica. You know, because they had a terraformer in there, so you could create land structures and stuff like that. But a lot of it was removed.
Ozzy's log. It's the day of the crash. I don't know what the heck is happening. I'm scared and I'm not going outside. There are shadows in the water under the hatch, but I can't tell if they're rocks or aliens. And there's weird-looking caves nearby. The Aurora was carrying everything needed to build the phase gate. Mobile vehicle bays, bioreactors, propulsion cannons. It had a cinema. There was a zero-G gym. My cafe. I don't understand how we're here now. I don't know why no one's coming for me.
Okay, so yeah, that's the story so far. The Aurora was built for building phase gates, which are basically their version in this universe of sort of warp technology or light speed sort of deals, you know. Yeah, without the rebreather, it's going to be a little hard to get very deep in this game, but we've already technically got enough silver, but I'm going to go ahead and see what other silver. Here's the caves. Again, we can't, it's going to be really hard to splunk in there until we get the rebreather. You can do it, you just have to watch your supply. Uh-oh.
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
And the Aurora goes boom.
The radiation suit has been new blueprint acquired.
Yes, and like that, we can now craft the radiation suit, which is what we need all that lead we've been collecting for. So yeah, it's actually good that we've been getting lead, although it's not used for much else. Only a few other things. Got some titanium there. Trying to get as much lead. We're not going to explore those ruins just yet. I did scan a sea moth capsule. There's some more silver. I'm not worried about building the sea moth yet because we need the mobile vehicle bay and I haven't unlocked that yet either. Okay. I'm trying to remember which one of these I've checked already. I can't remember exactly. You don't want to go too much deeper than we are right now. I think I checked that one. I checked this, right? I checked this already too.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yeah, so it's going to be easier to explore these ruins and stuff. These wrecks. Once we get the rebreather. Yeah, not mandatory. Some people build oxygen pipes. And you build a pump that sticks to the surface, and then you make the pipes to go down. All you really need for that's titanium, I think. We can already see some. Yeah, alright. We'll come back for this stuff. But yeah, the main thing is we've unlocked the radiation suit, so we'll go home and make that up. Over that way. No sign of Ozzy. Poor guy. Apparently didn't make it. Actually, we can go ahead and unequip that. Save some battery power. You swim a little faster on the surface as well. Okay, so if you got nothing in your hand, you holster your stuff. And, can't remember if that's, what is that, R? No, R is to reload. E. E is to put it away. So, and with the fins on, we swim a little faster and on the surface, so. Just to save some battery power, guys. That's what I recommend. And I do recommend building the radiation suit as soon as you can. You want to head in with your radiation suit and your repair tool and go into the Aurora because you want to fix the drive core. The drive core is leaking radiation. As long as it's leaking radiation, the area is going to be bigger now than it was originally. And it will stay there until you fix the leak. And it still takes a little while to dissipate, but you want to do that because you don't want to keep the radiation suit on indefinitely. Specifically, the radiation helmet. Because it takes up the same spot as your rebreather, and as you saw, to dive deep, we need the rebreather. So, yeah, that's why I'd recommend fixing the drive core as quickly as you can, just to save you the trouble of having to carry an extra helmet around with you all the time to try and get as much of your oxygen out of you as you can. A lot of people will tell you that you shouldn't do the Aurora until you have the propulsion cannon and the laser cutter. In order to access everything. And if you want to wait to access everything, you can do that, but you don't have to wait. You can go ahead and collect what you can collect now and get the rest later. So let's go ahead and use one of them. I keep hitting that. Let's listen to the message.
This is Avery Quinn of Trading Ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over. Nothing but vacuum. These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS, you offer to help, they don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over. I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Altera. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
Alright, so rescue is on the way. Now I need 2 of those fiber meshes. How much of the 2 lead. Okay. Let's pin it. And we'll go ahead and put the lead that we don't need back in. Titanium. Gold, silver. Now that stuff can go in the bio things, and we'll need some water eventually. Crashfish powder. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make some storage soon. Put the rest in the bio container down there. And we need more creep vines samples. Here, over here. Oh, gee, I can't fit it all. Alright, we'll hang on to it for now. Here is the nearest Vine Forest. I recall we need 2 of them. And we should be able to make that and make the suit, at which point we can go there. We'll also find a ton of supplies. In fact, I really should go ahead and build a habitat before I even go. Just because it's going to be easier. Alright, make another fiber mesh. We could use it to make the rebreather, but we don't need the rebreather right now. We'll save that. We'll go ahead and make that radiation suit. Which is automatically equipped, comes with the helmet, the suit, and the gloves, okay? And we do look a little bit different with it on. Yeah, I need... What do I need to power? You need titanium to make it, and possibly some glass, depending on how you want to make your base. You don't have to wait for the multi-purpose room. A lot of people do. It's your choice if you want to. We can make a mobile vehicle bay. I didn't think I unlocked it yet. Seamoth, we got 1 parts of 3. We'll get more of that. I'm not going to worry about the foundation just yet. As you can see, most of these parts are just titanium. That's all you need. Maybe some glass if you want to make some glass for a window. You can also make windows with 1 piece of glass. For the hatch, you need some quartz. Lithium we can't even get, so we can't make reinforcements. And you're also going to need quartz and copper for the solar panel to make sure that you have oxygen. We can't make a bioreactor yet. You could start working on some of this stuff, but the life pod comes with, most of it. But we're mostly going to be focusing on the locker. So we need quartz, and quartz, copper, and titanium is basically the gist of what we need. We're going to go ahead and make ourselves a little base. Nothing too fancy. I only got the 1 piece of quartz. So, okay, I need more quartz. And of course it's nighttime. Quartz of course comes in the caves. Like what's directly below us. Not this one. There's definitely some in here. This is the tunnel. There we go, some quartz. Grab a few pieces, we can make some glass so we can at least give ourselves a window. It doesn't need to be too fancy. I should unpin that recipe as well. There we are. Okay. Unpin all. There we go. So it's time to bust out our trusty habitat build. Did I make a habitat builder? Yeah, I just don't have it slotted. Okay, we're not gonna need the knife just yet. I haven't busted out the old habitat builder yet. We'll make it close by. It's not gonna have any power at first, but and you just select what you want to start with. I usually like to start with an intersection here. And you can stack, you can build extensions, you can build curves, however you want it to attach, of course, and rotate stuff. Just build it however you like, and make sure you put the solar panel on it. And we're out of titanium, which is fine because I have my nifty titanium locker around somewhere. Yep. Probably not even going to need these little ones anymore. Okay, and also we need a way to get in. So build a hatch anywhere you like. You can build it on top of things, you can build it on the side of things. Hatches can go just about anywhere. And then we can enter.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Let's go ahead and make a large locker. And some small ones. Just so we got the storage, guys. And it's daytime, so yeah.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
And with this, we now have storage, so we can free up space. You want to make sure you free up as much space as you can before we head to the Aurora, because yeah, we're gonna need the scan. We don't need the habitat builder. We might need the knife. All right. And before I go, I will save. And now we're basically just going to swim for the Aurora, guys. And we want to head for the front. Do not mess with the back. Minor spoiler, but yeah. Here we go. We don't want that. You can kind of see where it is here, you know, from underneath the waves a little bit. We'll get this fixed, and then we don't have to worry about that radiation being a consistent problem in the future. More wreckage we'll see along the way, but for now, I'm just going to focus on getting to the Aurora itself. Okay, these are reefbacks. They are the first Leviathan class life form we can encounter. So if we go ahead and give them a scan, you can learn what there is to learn about the reefbacks. Luckily they are, yes, harmless. Except of course for some of the plants that are growing on their backs that shoot spikes at you. But you can also collect resources off the back. They have these barnacles here that will drop, usually phasing underneath them or near them, good resources like copper. Back to the Aurora. So yeah, these things are pretty cool. Here we have the ground near where the Aurora crashed. Now, if you watch the trailer for Subnautica, it actually shows the Aurora crashing. There's 2 trailers, and which is pretty cool, I think. There's 2 trailers? Yeah, there's a couple trailers. A lot of scrap around the Aurora, so it's a good place to go if you want titanium. We've got another message. And there's also these chests around, which will have different items like health items. Sometimes they've got water or nutrient blocks. The only way to get nutrient blocks in the game. You'll also find plenty of stuff to scan around here. And lots of salt. There used to be a entrance in the side of the Aurora, but they have sealed it up. It used to be a bit of a shortcut, which was nice. You know, we all like shortcuts, right? Sometimes find fragments down here for things.
New blueprint acquired.
Propulsion cannon. That is a, I forget what they're called. Tiger shark. Because they sound like tigers. Their vision is motions based, you know, like the T-Rex from Jurassic Park. So if you hear a tiger near you when you're swimming around, hold still. And with this, I think we've unlocked the propulsion cannon. We have
The Aurora's radioactive fallout will have devastating effects on the alien ecosystem if not contained within the next 24 hours.
Now the front of the Aurora can be a very dangerous place, but it looks like we made it pretty safe. Now there's 2 entrances. There's one over here that's blocked off at the moment, and then there's this one over here. That entrance there. You need a propulsion cannon to get in that entrance, so we're gonna head through this one. We don't have the cannon yet. You do have these things to look out for: cave crawlers.
Fire suppression equipment and laser cutters may be required. Exploration.
I should have brought the... Alright. They do hurt, the little buggers. But for the most part, you run past them, they can't get you. And you'll find plenty of health packs along the way. And hopefully some fire suppression. That's too many health packs. I hear you, Seamus. Brother just started playing this game. Alright, alright. Mr. Seamus, Mr. Seamus. My gosh, mister. My gosh, mister. Oh man, you got this clamped down good. You got this clamped down good, mister. Alright, never mind then.
Scans show the digestive tracts of nearby life forms contain human tissues.
Over here. Alright, good. We got one of those. That is way too many of those. We'll just run on in here. Yeah, so we're not going to need this for the moment, so let's assign that to 5. That's on 4. What was on 4? Flashlight, okay. So yeah, obviously there's fires in here. We put out the fires.
Are running on local reserve power. Unable to remotely download black box.
Exiting sleep mode. Loading voice recognition. Engineer Barclay and Chief Technology Officer you identified.
Drone, get me a propulsion cannon.
Repulsion cannon retrieved.
Hey, Berkeley. Install that circuit box with that repulsion cannon and you'll punch a hole in the cargo bay.
Damn it, drone, I said propulsion, not repulsion. Recalibrate sensors.
Sensors recalibrated.
Sensors aren't the problem. I tweaked the program. It's like you now. It doesn't like being told what to do.
Drone, I know...
His name's Albert now.
Albert, I know it's not your fault, but it would really help me do my job if you'd bring me what I asked for. Thanks for your time.
Propulsion cannon retrieved.
Thank you. Now go away.
Entering hibernation mode.
Boss, this hobby of yours isn't making my job any easier.
Blueprint
Or safer.
acquired.
Maybe so, but it's all that's stopping me from being so bored I take a spacewalk in my skivvies.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, what do we got here? Terra launches the Aurora.
Integrating new PDA.
Information on the Aurora here. Another one over here. Data downloads.
New PDA data.
1454 is the cargo bay code. We do need to pay attention to that. We can grab a prawn poster while we're here. Scan a chair so we can build that at our new habitat. Aaron, thanks for joining the show. Hope you're having a good day, sir. Having a pretty good one myself. Just showing people how to get through this underwater survival game here, Subnautica. Which isn't really that hard. But it does have some secrets. Ooh, I feel like they changed this a bit. You used to be able to cheese this. Oh. Alright, let me try. I mean, you weren't really cheesing it, I think. It was just learning. Come on, game. I can't seem to run too much here. Ah, I got up there. You've been here? Alright. It's an interesting place to go, though, right? Ah. I might not be able to do this anymore. I think they patched this so you can't... There we go. Eased it. Not easy being cheesy. Normally you need a propulsion fragment to get through something like that, but... Went through this before, 1454, yes?
Scans of damage to the Aurora do not match any known.
Oh man, that is not right at all. What is with that pointer? Oh my god. You're not pointing where the finger is, you're pointing where the palm is. Who the hell put that in the game? It wasn't in there before. Not like that. Alright. Back to work here, looting the Aurora. We can scan this floodlight. Build those. They are battery run. You can light up your base if you want to with them. Oh, Cyclops engine fragment. Very nice, very nice.
New blueprint acquired.
Another way, yes, but you also need the propulsion cannon for that way as well. So, and the side entrance, they sealed up that side entrance way back when, so you can't take that anymore.
Integrating.
More Altera info. Keep an eye out for fragments and goodies. Let's see. Anything behind the stairs? No. No more Cyclops goodies, unfortunately. What's in here? Alright, nutrient block. Now I can find some water. I'm gonna have to use the extinguisher to get to that item, but we'll give it a shot and see what's up there. Oh, did I get myself stuck? Not quite. Almost, but not quite. Alright. Well, that went down pretty easy. Alright, another nutrient block. Now, if I remember... Oh, here's another goodie. Alright, some water. Now that's what I'm talking about. I might as well go ahead and eat a nutrient block, because we are hungry. Alright, I am going to get the knife out because we got these little suckers down here. They're pretty good at sniffing you out, although I'm not seeing them. Maybe I got lucky this time. Oh, was that one? Yep. And you don't want them to get you. After you kill the one, the others will come and eat it, and then they'll come for you. Sometimes. Sometimes they just come straight for you. Bleeders. Bleeders and biters a hole. Oh yes, I played back then when Markiplier was playing, although I was slightly newer because I had to wait until my computer could run it. But I was watching him play it, and then the version I started on was pretty much the same as the one he had. So we don't have the cutter yet, so we can't explore this side of things just yet. The prawn bay, we'll have to come back for that. You've got the dive room up here, and we're going to go ahead and use our repair tool here to gain access to this. There we go. And we got another PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
And over here, Seamoth Upgrade Module Mark 1. And we've got some Seamoth fragments here. So since we got the first Seamoth fragment over by Ozzy, we get these two, and now we can build a Seamoth. Just got to make the mobile vehicle bay first. And, yeah, and then we can go ahead and make our first submersible. Alright.
The drive shielding sustained internal damage during collision. Do not attempt repair without appropriate qualifications.
Okay, yeah, there's another one of these here, just in case we need them. Don't miss this one, guys. Cyclops Efficiency Module.
At maximum tolerable level.
Let's go ahead and fix this engine, guys.
Containment breach repaired.
Oh, you never made the laser cutter? I guess you don't have to.
Containment breach repaired.
It's more of a shortcut at this point, I think. You gotta watch out because those bloody bleeders are around. Yeah, we have to go up this way. Should be able to make it across. Yeah. Nothing over here. Alright, just checking. Let's see if we can track down these bleeders and get to them before they get to us. Here Can't remember how many of them there are down here. Here's one. He's going to eat his buddies before he comes for us. Here's another one. And there's at least a third one over here. I saw it. Yep. Oh. I think that's all of them. Oh, there he is. He was an infected one too, the little bugger. Specimen with symptoms of infection. The organism is displaying signs of bacterial infection. Ah, come on. I was reading there. Bright green blisters. Oh, it's just waterborne bacteria capable of penetrating through skin. Underlying indications of genetic mutation. Bacteria itself is unlike any recorded. May be contagious. Avoid circumstances in the flesh. Alright, so we got bit by an infected critter.
Self-scan complete. Foreign bacteria count has reached statistically significant levels. No adverse effects detected. Be vigilant for symptoms.
We've been infected? Oh, you found it in a time capsule. Okay. I get you, bud. I get you. No point making one when you found one. I haven't seen any time capsules so far. Usually you find a few out by the Aurora. At least it used to be that way.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
There used to be a bubbling effect for this underwater.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Come on. Come on. There we go.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected. Containment breach.
Got a couple extra batteries, so I'm not too worried about that.
Containment breach repaired.
3 left. There's 2 right here. Ooh, and then when this is fixed, we can build our rebreather, and we won't need the radiation helmet anymore, which will be good. And we can start exploring the wrecks without worrying about... Ah, crying out loud. How many of you buggers are there? Here's the last one.
Drive core breach sealed. Radiation levels decreasing.
Okay, sealed the breach. It will take a while for the radiation to go away, but it's just a matter of time now. Good water, exactly what I needed. Thirsty, so we got ourselves a depth module and an efficiency upgrade for the Cyclops. We're a ways off from getting the Cyclops, of course. We only scanned 1 engine fragment, I believe, so far. I didn't see any other parts down here. Yeah. Bit of a shame we didn't get any more. But hey, we got some good stuff. We can make a Seamoth. We can make a rebreather. And we'll be able to get around pretty well, guys. All without the propulsion cannon or the laser cutter. Things that we didn't need. Well, let's go ahead and reassign that. And of course it's getting late. Dive off. And make a beeline out of here, because I do not want to get caught by the things that live around this area. There should be a life pod, but I don't see it. It was deeper than I thought there. Oh, it's right here, I believe. Yep. There is an interesting item in here, which is actually somewhat useful. Creature decoy.
New blueprint acquired.
To any Altera crew. Landed in area of significant alien activity. Encountered predators in the Leviathan class, highly aggressive. Spectroscope scanner assigned species designator Reaper. One specimen attempted to swallow the life pod, doing extensive damage in the process. Only viable option is to make for the safety of the Aurora.
Welcome back, sir.
I have retrieved a data box with the creature decoy and enough resources to fabricate a couple of them. The swim's longer than the decoy lifetime, but it should just be enough to keep them busy. If you don't find me on board the ship, presume I miscalculated.
Passing 100.
Laser cutter.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
We'll take care of that very soon, computer. Very soon. And we'll work on building ourselves a sea moth. And with the sea moth and the rebreather guys, the ocean is at our command, basically. That is a large salt deposit. We need a drill. And we do not have one. We will not get one. Is part of the prawn suit. The special arm that we have to find. Another sea moth part. Might as well scan it for the titanium, I guess. All right.
30 seconds.
I did build a very small habitat here next to the life pod, just for storage purposes. Yep, not much to it. But it's a little easier than having to build in more waterproof lockers, so we'll work on making a bigger one later.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
For now, I'm just sticking everything I don't need in here. We're gonna need to make some ingots. We're probably not gonna need those fire suppressors again, not for a long time. We don't need all these health packs. Okay. I'm probably gonna need more quartz. So let me go ahead and pin the recipes for the stuff that we need. First of all, a rebreather. Secondly, Pathfinder. I think I just unlocked that. Propulsion cannon we will have to make, but I'm not too worried about that right now. Or the creature decoy. We'll make one of those later. I only have so much silver, so we want to make the mobile vehicle bay and the sea moth. Those are the big ones. Okay, so we need lead. We're going to need some more lubricant. And I'm going to need to make some power cells. Another fiber mesh. And, yeah, we need silver. Was lead in there? It was. We needed one piece of lead for the sea moth. And, let's see. Power cell, we need silicon and batteries. So we need silicon and lubricants. And because we need to make at least 2 of these power cells. Yes? Yeah, so we need 4 batteries. 2 lubricants. 2 silicon. 2 rubbers. Okay, we need stuff, guys. And we need 2 ingots. So we're gonna need a lot of stuff. Go ahead and bust this out. This battery's just about out, so we will replace that very soon. Figure we need 3 of these. Should be enough. I don't want to grab too many because they don't grow back. Stalkers there. We are going to need more copper. So let's go ahead and... we have used up all the power there. 2 copper. I do have a battery, but we'll plan on making all 4 of them. 3 copper. Oh boy, inventory full. Alright. Didn't I... There we go. Like, we're moving awfully slowly, given that I have that. Oh, there we go. You could technically use a dead battery.
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again. We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how bad, how many of you, like I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out. What else can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR. And I blew it. It's a bad option, alright, but so are all the others.
I had some rubber. Alright. We got extra rubber. I do need some water. That away. That's all we got. Okay. Let's go ahead and make a wiring kit. Oh, I needed synthetic mesh as well. Take one of these. Got enough for a power cell. I'll use up that dead battery we had. Okay, we need more mushrooms. And we need more glass. I hear you, Mr. Seamus. I hear you. Scan the plants. Yeah, it's, some of them do. I knew one guy that did. He tried to scan everything. Certainly can. It just takes some time. How many more of those do I need? 3 more. 3, so 6. 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we got enough for turn all the copper into batteries. We need quartz. Quartz is a quartz, a quartz, a quartz. That is baby Seamus. If anybody's wondering, he is a Chihuahua Terrier mix. And he's 9 years old. He'll be 9 years old soon. He's my dad's dog. And he lives with me since Dad passed away. And he loves to play with his tennis ball. He's also been commenting on my videos for, well, 9 years now, so. Come on. We need quartz. Sandstone. Silver. Excellent. Quartz. Quartz. I think that's enough quartz. I only needed a couple. I needed more titanium as well, so that won't be too hard to find. Find metal scrap all over the place. I think that's all. Oh yeah, I needed a couple of those too. All right, we'll gather what we can. Here's a wreck. We can find some stuff here. Scan for extra titanium as well. Titanium. yeah. I feel like I have to play that song now every time I play this game, right? Get a recording of it. A little end table. I'm surprised we can't scan that. Come on, game. Give me some titanium here. Give the Lord of Salt some love for some titanium. He needs to build things. And inventory's full. Alright, is it full? Yeah, full enough. Alright, let's head back. Some of the stuff I could have made by now, save myself some trouble. Yeah, we need one more piece of glass, 2 titanium ingots. Okay. Yeah, we need one more ingot. And I need another power cell, which I should be able to make. Yeah, then we just need to go get a... Oh, I don't have the rubber? I had rubber. Yeah. Need the fiber mesh, but we can do the rubber for now. Go ahead and make power cell number 2. Yeah, you can definitely find a lot in there, but I tend to save that because, oh yeah, the propulsion cannon, the creature decoy, because you need stalker teeth as well, so we can go ahead and make it deployable. There goes one mobile vehicle bay coming up. Oh, I need another lube? No, I used the lube, okay. I need a couple creep vine samples so I can make synthetic fiber. I'll release the vehicle bay in a minute. Let me get some creep vine here so I can make the rebreather. And then we'll release... Alright. We'll release the vehicle bay over here so that we don't have to, we won't lose track of it. We'll release it facing this direction because you don't want it over shallow waters. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and climb this. With this, you can make your vehicles, guys. The only one we have at the moment is the sea moth. We got to finish getting all the scans for the Cyclops.
Is a fast, safe mode of transport, but remember that swimming is good for your
17th, nice. Alright, now you can collect this again. You have to approach it from like the front. But I usually just leave it up there, at least for now. And we've got ourselves a sea moth. Okay, you can access the upgrades over here. We have the depth module, but it's not on me. And you can change the battery down here, the power cell. And there used to be built-in storage. You have to, I guess you have to attach a storage module to get the built-in storage now. I mean, I thought the module just expanded it, but... Alright, so with this, yeah, it's our first vehicle. And, you can turn the lights on and off. And we can reach a depth of 200 meters in this, unless we get the upgrade, which I actually have here. We can also make ourselves a rebreather, so that we can go as deep as 200 or deeper.
This is Officer Keenan, Lightpod 19. The captain is gone. I have assumed command. The last thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land. We regroup 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
Rendezvous coordinates corrupted. Transmission origin coordinates downloaded. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay, so we got a signal. What I'm gonna do is store some stuff. I'll make a battery. And I'm also going to go ahead and store the Sea Glide. I know a lot of people don't. A lot of people live with it, and that's fine. It's up to them. But I don't like to keep extra stuff that I don't really need. And now that we got the Sea Moth, we don't really need the Sea Glide. 6 teeth. Yeah, probably. I also need to get rid of those recipes. Okay, now we did get the message about the rendezvous. Let's go ahead and I just don't like seeing the notification things. Much like real life, I have to, you know, for my emails, instant messages, I just go through and make sure everything's marked red because the little icon kind of drives me crazy. I'd like to see a clean screen, or at least as clean as I can get. We unlocked a few new things here too. Power transmitter, floodlight, yeah, we got those. Trash cans, command chair. Trash cans actually is useful. You can put discarded uranium in there. And we did get Keen's last broadcast location. It says right there it's a depth of 300 meters. So we don't want to go down there unprepared. So we're going to need, it's not in here, it must be down below. Let's grab the titanium from here. And the gold and silver, we'll keep that down there. We'll keep our survival stuff up here. And of course by down there I mean inside my base.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you, Habitats. I'll need you to hold on to my precious metals while I'm out. And I am going to go ahead and grab that depth module for the Sea Moth. And we can go track down Commander Keen with this. We got the rebreather on. Don't need to worry about that. That we can now go to 300 meters, which is where Commander Keen is. And real quick, I'm going to save and head on out. Sea Moth feels a little funkier than it used to be. Almost like my mouse sensitivity might be down, but it works fine the rest of the time. Maybe it's just me. Maybe they nerfed this thing a little bit because people were complaining about how bad the sea truck was. I don't know. But yeah, if we visit Keen's last location, he'll give us a new set of coordinates as well as a new biome he'll introduce us to. Out here in the depths. We can also return to that cave system where that guy from the cafeteria was at, that other location. But it's a little hard to get down there with the Sea Moth at only 300 meters. We need to give it another upgrade to easily explore out there. Let's dive down deeply, guys. So this will be a new biome. New wrecks to explore. New resources to collect. New plants to scan. And of course, drillable resources that we can't get until we get the prawn suit and the proper upgrades for it. But we can still get down here now. Now, Keen's life pod sunk down pretty far, but there is a chasm down there. There's a wreck here to explore, which we probably will. But if you go straight down from here, we will find Commander Keen's life pod. Ooh, and we crashed into a fish, which did a lot of damage. Make no mistake, the Sea Moth, all the vehicles in this game are rather fragile, so you don't want to bang into stuff if you can avoid it. Time capsules are definitely a huge help. A little too huge, maybe. I don't know. Maybe just me. Oh, shit. I brought my radiation helmet. I did not need to. What I need here is scanner and flashlight. So here's Commander Keen's pod. Now that we got the rebreather, we can be down here.
Uploaded to PDA.
And he gave us the
Integrating new PDA.
coordinates.
System. Integrating new PDA. 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 System. Inte
Nice and deep here, so there's lots of sandstone, brain coral. Go ahead and pick up the ultra high capacity tank. Very nice, very nice. Oh, this isn't brain coral, it's a gel sack. A new resource we can collect. There's also eye stalks here. Watch out for that. It's called a tiger plant. Yes, it causes damage. There's also rubies here. There's 2 of them there, so I wasn't even paying that much attention. And right here, if my headlights weren't on it, we'd have been able to see the abandoned PDA.
This is Aurora. Come in. This is Keen. Light pod detached to OK. Planet fall in 30 seconds.
The computer has identified a landmass at the attached coordinates. I want you to regroup the crew there.
Understood, but
They are your responsibility now. Don't let them down.
Captain, you need to evacuate.
Negative. You'll need the ship in one piece if you're going to contact HQ on the long range. I'm attempting a controlled descent.
Captain?
30 seconds.
Speaking of, whatchamacallums? Capsules. Get some oxygen. Not good, another one of those, too. Scan the time capsule. We can add a date entry for that. And let's go ahead and open it. Now,
The materials you gather are the property of the All-Terra Corporation. You will be liable to reimburse the full market price. Your current bill stands at 3 million credits.
3 million. Yeesh. Go ahead and slash that gel sack for some seeds so we can plant one later. And of course we got a new outcrop shale. And yeah, we'll just go around collecting for a little bit here. Being careful of the aggressive tiger plants down there. Whew. Deep dark abyss, guys. Grab some rubies. I like to loot up whenever I get the chance. Okay, we'll grab a couple more quartz, and then we'll start heading back. We'll check the wreck that's up there that I kind of passed by before. Looks like another gel sack down there, but we got the seeds for it, so we're good there. We'll head on up. We got an ion cube from that time capsule, which normally we wouldn't be able to get by now. Oh, that door, we need a laser cutter to get into it, so we can't get in that way. And I don't see another way. No, everything else looks like it's sealed up tight. But that doesn't mean there aren't other things around. Yep, I can see some prawn suit arms down here. And a whole nother wreck. Alright, let's get the scanner out and get to work, guys. Alright, the torpedo arm. Not an arm I use much, but those that want weapons and guns to fire, there's one for you. Yeah, who knows? Maybe I will find your time capsule, Aaron. Anything's possible, although there's a lot of time capsules out there now. What's in here? Anything? Nothing. Okay. Another thermal plant. Did I unlock that, or just a database entry for it? I now have it, so I didn't unlock it before.
Print acquired. Biodiversity in this region is unusually low. Cause unknown.
Bioreactor fragment, very nice. Oh, just a chair. Okay, see if we can see a way in. There's a door up top. Another torpedo arm. We unlocked that already, right? So we'll just get, yeah, titanium. Oh, yep, there's a way in there. Okay. Let's go back and bring the sea moth up closer. So I don't have to worry about my oxygen levels.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We want to park it near the entrance here. Usually I turn the lights on so I can see. Water and a light stick. I could go down the hole, sir. I don't have a lot of inventory space, though. Oh, we needed a laser cutter here as well. Alright. Yeah, we got to come back here with a laser cutter. Definitely got to do that. Oh, looks like we got another bioreactor fragment here. Oh, thermal plant. Alright, I think we got that unlocked, yeah. Another thermal plant, looks like it. Yeah. Salts. Moon pool fragment. That's nice. That's nice. Definitely want to get us a moon pool. Eventually. We might have seen pretty much everything there's to see. I'd have sworn, yeah, I think there's a... When there was another data pad down. Yep, here it is. Speak of the devil. For, vehicle upgrade console. Oh, for crying out loud. Another bioreactor. I think I unlocked that. Did I? Yeah, I did. Okay. Unlocked the bioreactor, which is good. The thermal plant. And I'm actually running low on health, too. A lot of those bleeders got to me. Alright, we got gel sac spores we can plant, as well as an actual gel sac, which we could eat, but we're going to save it because it's useful for crafting as well. Got some diamond, titanium, silver, some good stuff. A few scans, and unfortunately, we got the prawn suit torpedo arm, but there's not much else we can scan out here just yet. But we will return and get some more goodies later. But for now, we've got plenty of stuff. And we've still got wrecks we haven't explored. We haven't explored much into the wrecks in the grassy plateau, like the ones over by our other buddy. Oh my. I forgot about this. The rendezvous point, right? Yeah, well, no, we gotta go back and empty our inventory, and then we'll hit the rendezvous point, guys. We'll come back for that. Keen's rendezvous point is gonna give us a lot of stuff, but we're gonna need the inventory space. So yeah, we got the ultra high capacity tank. Which what do we need for that? And I gotta drop off that mask. It's gonna drive me crazy. Oh, we already had the high... Yeah, we got the high capacity because that's what I got equipped. Yeah. Yeah. I thought I unlocked a new tank. Oh, well. I guess not. Yeah, that, I believe, is the Sparse Reef, if I remember correctly. It's an interesting area. It's not dangerous, but a lot of places to explore, stuff to find. We should look for laser cutter fragments too. We don't need it for the next part though, so we'll go ahead and get back to base so we can unload our stuff and go from there. Go from there. Got some more silver, which is good. We got some good stuff. Our first diamond. And we need diamonds for the laser cutter, so yeah, there's that. Grab some water while we're here too. We will find a good amount of resources once we get to the next location here, and well, I need water, so let's grab some water. And we'll put the rest down below. I got this nice little habitat going, so I might as well make use of all the extra storage.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Out of quartz, titanium, gold, silver, diamond, ruby. I know it's not organized at the moment, guys, but it will be later. We're just getting things ready. Grab a couple of these because I'll use one. Keep one handy. Oh, also we need to dump that mask. Yes, now we've got inventory space. Now we got no issues. Okay. Power supplies are doing okay. We're doing okay. And the sea moth I know is at like 80%. Yeah, we will go and do the rendezvous next. We were there before, so they got a rendezvous at a landmass, dry land. So let's go see what that's about. A lot of people, if you know where this area is, they'll head for this first because they really want that, well, some of the scans that are there. You guys will see when we get there. But I don't mind holding off on that stuff till later. I usually wait till I'm probably about halfway through the game almost to actually make a proper base, just because you can get by a good chunk of, probably almost the whole game, just using the life pod, you know. So until it comes time that we need to make the moon pool for the vehicle modification station and all that, that's when you really need the base. But until then, you can get by with just that fabricator at the life pod for now. Because that's how I like to do. A lot of people enjoy the base building, making their own hideouts underwater and across different biomes, and it's up to you, of course. However you like playing the game, play it however you enjoy it. As long as you're having fun, you're doing it the right way. I never made a compass for myself. I just realized. I should have the parts for that now. We needed a wiring kit and copper wire, I think. Which was basically a lot of silver and copper. But I should have enough now to do that. Excellent soundtrack to this game. Made by Simon Shalinsky, who the company fired because he made a joke on Twitter about identifying as an attack helicopter. So yeah, you want to go underneath here. You got these massive floaters holding up this land mass here. And here we are on land for the first time in the game.
We have to board the Aurora, repair the long-range comms, make contact with the other survivors. We can't be the only two that made it.
Those are not the orders the captain gave me, and they are not the orders I'm giving you.
This isn't chain of command, it's survival.
My obligations as acting commander don't turn on their convenience. Get out of the water.
If I get into trouble, I'll send you my coordinates.
I can't let you go alone.
Then come with me.
You don't leave me much choice.
Received emergency transmission from Second Officer Keane, 2 hours after last activity.
Rendezvous was a failure. Intercepted a transmission from Altera HQ. Seems they sent a data package to the Aurora. We were intercepted by a Leviathan-class Predator before we could reach the ship. Consider the CTO and I lost at sea. Be safe. Keen. Out.
Picking up multiple energy signatures on the island's surface.
Multiple energy signatures, guys. The dunes area? Yeah, that's an interesting area to explore. You just gotta watch out for them critters. Okay, so they picked up multiple energy signatures. That's these habitats up here. There's a couple of higher ones, and there's one on the main mass, if I can find my way over to it. Now that things are getting dark, of course, it'll be fun. Usually I make a propulsion cannon before I try coming here, but, well, we'll get by. We will survive. Just want to find my way to one of these habitats, and I seem to have gotten myself to a bit of a pickle here. Bit of a pickle. But we'll find our way, guys. I thought that was an outcrop at first. Of course, that way goes back down to that center landmass. Should be another tunnel around here. Yep, right here. This is an optional spot, but I like to check it out. As you can see, some interesting tech here for those who haven't played the game. An alien arch. Intended purpose unclear. Ceremonial or religious, industrious, or advanced transportation network. Further research required. So yeah, there's a species of alien intelligent life forms that once lived here. Intelligent design and all, and we don't know what they were doing. And there's nothing we can do with this at the moment, but recognize that it's here and keep it in mind for later. I hadn't scanned a pink cap yet. Oof. Alright, we'll head back on up. I used to have the layout of this island memorized, but it has been a while, so I will probably have to wing it a little bit, as it were. Okay, so we came back out here. I do wish I had managed to hang on to have crafted a compass for you guys so you could see where I'm going here on the island to find that cave. But you know, it's the side facing the Aurora, so you know, you've got that to go by. Okay, so we've got one habitat over there, one over there. There's a third one that we can't see from up here. You kind of see where the mountains are headed here. You got two peaks and this valley in between them. And that's the area we came up in. I guess we'll head this way first since we're already going over here. So yes, there are habitats here. That means that there have been other humans living here at some point. If you've seen the trailers, you've already gotten a hint about that. But also, anytime you've got habitats, you've got scannables. Get them blueprints, guys. Spotlights. More items. We've got the observatory. It takes a minute to scan anymore. Indoor grow bed. Lantern tree. Fern palm. Another fern palm. Well, that was a Jaffa cup. This is the fern palm. Okay, so we can eat the lantern fruit here, or we can take it back with us and plant it. Not the most nutritious source of food, but it's actually useful as a power source as well for the bioreactor. So, well, we got a pad here.
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. The visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
Okay, so yes, Torgal was here, along with his father and Marguerite, and we will get more voice clips of them and the issues they encountered on this planet. Obviously, they built habitats here on the dry land, which seems like it makes sense. You don't have to worry about oxygen up here. Is certainly a good thing. But of course, as you can imagine, most of this plant's resources are in the ocean. So we've got a composite plant box. We've also got marble melon and Chinese potatoes. These are also available as food, as well as obviously seeds that we can plant. You chop up the melons, you get the seed. The potatoes you can plant directly. And nothing here except a new PDA.
This island is a godsend. Look out of the window. No predators. Fresh food.
No building materials, nothing left of the ship. And your kid says we're gonna starve without more grow beds. Speak up, kid.
It's true, Father. The natural growth rates are too slow to keep supporting us.
All I'm saying is ocean's got us surrounded. No use hiding. Sooner or later, we'll get our feet wet.
The rest of your life may have been a fight, Maida, but I've made my decision. You want to forfeit your emergency pay to take a swim? Go ahead.
Believe me, I'm thinking on it.
Alrighty. Yeah, now I need to find the final little base. Yeah, we got individual grow pots now. Yeah, we go this way. We're trying to make our way to this land bridge here. Because this is hereabouts where the... I mean, it's over it, but it's where the other base is. Yeah. Or not. I could be entirely mistaken. Yeesh, it's been a while. It's been a while. Just keep going. Now that takes us to where that cave entrance was. Want to head the other way, I think. Oh, you got some more grow beds here. Exterior grow beds. Pick up a marble melon for some food if you want. It's a small one, so it doesn't get you much. I didn't scan a marble melon. My gosh. That's a full-sized one. You see, they're quite large when you get a full-sized one. Follow the path. The path just goes to these grow beds, huh? That's what I found out here. Alright. Let's just cheese it, see if we can find our way to this third base. It's around somewhere. Oh, I think we might be getting there. Or no, this is just a another entry spot. It should be over here, I think. Or not. How do I manage to get myself turned around like this? Up this way, maybe? Maybe. Now this is just heading back towards those grow beds. And this is the middle pool where we came up in the first place, so... Isn't that nice? We found our way back. It's around here somewhere, guys. I'll find it. This just goes back to there, yeah. Son of a gun. Alright. Usually you follow the path and it'll take you everywhere you need to go. Yeah, I think we're on the right path now. I think so. He said without having a clue. There's another entrance. Got another message. Oh, nope, it's over here, I think. Yeah. Another message, another life pod signature. Yeah, so you don't want to fall off here, guys. Ming plants. You can plant these at your base if you like. As far as I know, none of them serve a purpose. Just the lantern trees, the marble melons, the Chinese potatoes, those do. And of course you got these cave crawlers here. Stasis rifle. One of the few guns you can get. As the name might suggest, it holds enemies for you. And here's another grow bed. If I hadn't scanned one already, I could scan this one. And this is for what most people is the most important part of this location. The multi-purpose room. A lot of things you can only craft inside a multi-purpose room because it's larger. Damn crabs. I mean, we could knife them. Got one of these strange purple tablets. Oh, knock it off.
What is that thing?
I don't know. I found it outside in the sand.
Part of another ship?
None I've ever seen.
Don't fool around with it. It might be worth something.
Stand down, Chief. If it were gonna crumble to dust, it would have done so when I picked it up.
It's glowing.
We're not the first people to come to this planet.
People. Maybe. Could be aliens. Could be the damn sea monsters for all we know. One thing for sure, we ain't gonna find out by staying here.
Son, I said wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable to me than a plant patch.
You stopped being in charge when the ship you were captaining sunk.
I'll stop being in charge when you take charge of yourself.
Say, Chief. Chief,
What?
you know how to drain those grow beds of 40 tons of stormwater? Or how to conjure food from the air?
I know how to prioritize.
I'm just saying, if that's so, what's your boy's life worth to you today? If tomorrow you're gonna be so hungry you start wondering what he tastes like, let him go deal with the plants.
Son, go deal with the plants.
Bard, Torgo has disembarked the habitat.
Interfere with my family again, and when rescue arrives, I will leave you here. Do you understand me?
No rescue coming, Chief. Not in time. No staying here neither. This rain keeps falling, sooner or later this place will be buried. Only choice we got is whether to get buried with it.
Alrighty, and I've been waiting to collect this one for another Northlar. Paul Dorgel's first one.
5 weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Bart, and Maida, the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey. After days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maida salvage the Degazi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food, His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. She says the weather's going to turn. I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives. I imagine she's not gonna weaken her life without a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go from bad to worse. If she had my experience, she'd have more faith. Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to shackle nature to our will. This planet won't cause us any new problems. My one task now is to keep us alive, as comfortably as possible, until the insurance company arranges rescue. In this part of space, that could be months, or even years.
And the last one.
You see, Chief, you brought us to this sodden planet. Told us we'd see a lush payday. Now what do we got some 6 weeks later? A dead crew, a habitat that's half buried, food washed away.
I suppose the executive decisions would be better left to someone with your extensive experience of hitting people in the face.
I know enough not to take unscheduled detours to uncharted planets. That's something you don't want to learn the hard way.
Easy to judge a decision in hindsight. Harder to come up with a plan of your own.
Got one already. We take what we can carry and hunker down in a cave somewhere. I scouted a site, a couple 100 meters deep, lots of metal deposits.
How do you imagine we'd live?
With ready access to building materials, like damn queens. Couple of water filters, bioreactor, fresh fish. But Chief, we'll eat seaweed salad and drink our own urine if that's what it takes. All that matters is, do you got something better?
Send the coordinates to my PDA. I'll review your proposal.
Okay.
PDA data.
New Degassi habitat marked, and if we check it, it's 250 meters down, so it's quite deep. We do need to explore the deep shroom caves down there. That'll be up next. But first we'll unload the stuff we got, and I might set up a planter or two with some food for us. The marble melons are the best in the beginning, and we could make a little pot even in our little corridor base to grow it in. I do need some more. Well, we gotta check out that big wreck over by the yeah, we need to check that other location out. So we'll head back for now, set up our plants, and keep things rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Gotta keep on rolling. Yeah, once we make a modification station, we can make our new ultra glide fins and our ultra high capacity tank, but of course we will need the ingredients for them, which we haven't come across any lithium as of yet. Also, we need the moon pool before we can make the vehicle upgrade station. So we'll need that as well. Plenty of work to start doing, guys. Now that we got our Seamoth, though, we got things rolling. Just a matter of time. And once we got the laser cutter, we make a propulsion cannon. We can return to the Aurora and finish exploring that as well. I don't know how much of that we need. Also, the habitat builder in one of these. I thought, do we have the habitat builder on us? Oh, there it is. There it is. All right. Because we need that for got indoor and outdoor grow beds. We will go ahead and put this over here. Okay, now that the planter is there, it's got 4 spots in it, so we could put 1 Chinese potato, Or we can put 4 marble melons, which are honestly just better. We'll go ahead and put the decomposing fruit in here. You can still plant it even if it's decomposing. But we don't need it at the moment. So we'll just put it away. And eventually we'll need that purple tablet. But for now, it's just extra. We'll go ahead and drink some water. Keep us going. Do another save. How are we doing here, guys? About 2 hours in. We got a little more time. So, what do we want to do next? There are those. Life pod, sea moth. Eagle eye damage. We checked that one out. We did Keen's last broadcast. We did the rendezvous points. Although if you ever need to go back there, just activate that signal and it'll show you. Oh, I wanted to make a compass. We got to do that. The proposed Degassi habitat. We could check that out, and we do want to check out the caves over by that guy. We'll change the colors of these so we can see them a little better. Like I said, I am going to go ahead and make a compass. Equipment, compass. Yeah, copper wire, wiring kit. So 2 copper, 2 silver. I remember this stuff. Okay, we've got at least a couple silver. We got 1 more silver after this, and a couple copper. So it's just enough to go ahead and make our compass so you guys watching can know what direction I'm heading in when I'm swimming around doing all this crazy stuff. And we got another message too.
High priority automated message from Aurora. Live pod 13 coordinates attached. Live pod is carrying high priority passenger.
Yoki Kassar. I said Kassar. Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send immediate burial detail.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay, so we've got the high priority rescue target. I suppose we can head over there for now. Might be some interesting stuff over by him. Life pod 13, here we come. I would like to explore that wreck over by that other life pod. I think it was 17. We'll do that eventually. There is a wreck by this one, although from what I remember, it's kind of hard to find. It's been a little while. That was some sandstone I was tempted to stop and collect. But we're doing good for now. This is the mushroom forest biome. A peaceful place, not a lot of predators depending on how far in you go. A lot of bioluminescence, and we should be able to find quite a few useful fragments down here. Oops. Oh, I saw something. Oh, it was a critter, a glowing critter. All right. Oops. Here we've got this massive mushroom tree here.
In this area is dominated by plant life, picking up faint or terra vehicle signatures.
Vehicle signatures. That's your clue. There's Cyclops parts here.
My creators, the cherishers and sustainers of worlds, give me this day my daily pleasures as I give to those who seek pleasures from me.
External temperature approaching critical levels.
Show me the path. In life, truth, and love for mine is the power. I am the one. On and off and on again.
Impact imminent.
Life is a game which the universe plays with itself. I am done playing as this bundle of flesh. Return me.
Oh, doesn't sound like the guy made it, and he sounded a little unhinged anyway, I think. Alright, let's go ahead and get back to the sea moth here. There is something at this tree that is unique, but the question is, can I find it without drowning? First, let's check the outside of this thing, see if it's got anything to scan or collect. We did find a new creature egg. You see there's tunnels that go inside this thing, and it looks like we finally have some scannables here. Moon pool fragment, nice. We do need that. And we've completed the moon pool. Well, the blueprint. Hey, Purely Epic Gaming, how's it going, sir? I meant to play Ark, but it's patching itself and taking apparently all day to do it. So I am going to collect a few of these gel sacks because while I can grow them now, it would be nice to just have them. At least a few of them. They don't take up a ton of space, so not a big deal. We actually got here just in time. We are going to show off one of the game's secrets pretty soon here. Just making sure I don't miss anything on the outside of this place. I think that was just a bit of terrain. Oh, nope, something's here. Cyclops Bridge Fragment. Cyclops is the big submarine, so just chilling. Good to hear, good to hear. Hope the weather's good for you guys and the neighbors aren't driving you too crazy. Got another creature egg. Might as well scan a tree mushroom. There's another scannable over there. Oh, this is lithium. Finally found some lithium. We need that to make all of our upgrades. Alright, let's get back to the sea moth. We don't want to lose track of that. Our oxygen supply down here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, more lithium. We need the lithium, sir. Another haunted house. Nice, nice. I'll be sure to check it out later. I'll be up tonight because I'm home, so I will be playing games and playing videos in the background, so everybody gets another creature egg. How many of these eggs? Okay, I got 2 of these ones. I don't need any more of those. So the ones with the weird little loops in them or whatever they are. More lithium. We can find lithium, we can find shale, from which we can sometimes get diamonds or more lithium. Gold. There we got some reefbacks are making that noise. They are harmless. Chill dudes just hanging out. These are new plants. They cannot be scanned. Alright. Neighbors driving you crazy. Well, neighbors be neighbors, right? Always a pain in the butt. Here's more lithium. Now, luckily, none of the critters here are dangerous. Just a nice little tree. I used to build a base out here because I liked everything is fluorescent. So it glows at night. You don't really need any lights, you know? You just set up your little habitat, and even at nighttime, you can see pretty well. Even though you're 150 meters underwater. Okay, so the real thing I'm looking to do here, I need get oriented correctly. Okay. There's a hole there. This is the dangerous parts. We're gonna go for it. I should have brought the sea glide. I didn't think of it. we're gonna kind of ignore stuff. There's one thing in particular I want to get up here. This creature egg right here, guys. Yeah, you can see that little face there, okay? It's got an eyeball and a little mouth. This is a unique creature that is not normally discoverable in this game.
Calcified root system. Evidence suggests it was eaten away by other life forms over many centuries to form these natural caves.
That's a bone shark. That is dangerous to both us and our precious sea moth here. But yeah, I just wanted that creature egg. That's really all I wanted to get from here. There's a wreck to explore. I can't remember where. Let's try getting to the top of this thing. It might show. I can't remember which side it's off of. It's pretty high up. So it's connected to one of these taller trees. That's the edge of the biome. We don't want that yet. Let's go back to the tree. See if we can find some wreckage to explore. He'll get his, that's for sure, John. That's for sure. I should be available again this weekend if you guys are doing some more co-op 7 days. I should be off Saturday, Sunday, so I don't know for certain. I haven't officially gotten the schedule. But that's probably going... Oh, here it is. Here's the wreck. Can kind of make out the shadow of it. Now, explore these wrecks. We scan broken equipment for blueprints. And that's pretty much how it goes in the game. I should look around this biome some more as well. Alright, let's head right in here. I need the laser cutter. And a bench. Already got that. Oh, power cell charger fragment. That'll come in handy. Sunday 1900. Sounds good, sir. Plant shelf. Open the door. Alright, we have Cyclops thermal reactor. Modification station. Another modification station fragment. EDA.
I see it, no one's to blame here.
He gave me the wrong coordinates.
She didn't give me clear instruction. Okay, I'll rephrase. You've been equally incompetent. Now, we've lost time, but we're closer to the planet. So if the Degarcy's out there, the scans should pick it up.
Why are we even helping the Mongolians? They're the competition.
Enjoy your shore leave on Sanjay Station? Like having fuel in the tanks? Thank the Mongolians. We run the scans, we show them we didn't find anything, and we say thanks for the free dinner. Clear? Sir, there's something odd on this surface scan here. Turn that recorder off.
Okay, yeah, we can't explore too much of this without the laser cutter. Oh, something there. That's another power cell charger, I think, or it's a battery. Yeah, it's power cell charger. Very good, very good. We've unlocked that. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything else we can get to from here. Gotta explore that other wreck so I can get the laser cutter. That's where we'll head next. One of these. Life Pod 17. Off we go. I do want to check around Mushroom Forest as well for more of those Cyclops fragments. I mean, we can always come back. Ouch. The fishies are singing to us. Alright. Not a lot of luck with the Cyclops parts, but we can always come back. What was that? Where was it? There was something down here. Oh, it might have been... No, it's this thing. It looks like a power transmitter. Yeah, I think I already scanned. Yeah. Already unlocked that one. Our submersible's looking a little rough for weather here. I'll fix that up real quick. The bubbles are back. They weren't there before. Like this game is still in early access if I didn't know better. Hope you're not feeling too claustrophobic today, John. We're going to be going and exploring this wreckage here. A lot of windy tunnels and twisting corridors. All while trying to breathe. That effect you could see in the distance was a wreck loading in. Yep, this is it. The big piece. We had to go ahead and build a rebreather so that we could explore this a little easier. Sandstone, I am going to hit that up. Sometimes silver. Silver is the hardest thing to get in this game. Did I ever scan? I guess I did. Lead. More scrap. More scrap. Nothing in there. Got a few things here. Another creature egg. And we got the sea moth parts. Scanner room we didn't unlock yet. Can help you find resources if you're struggling in the game. The data bank entry is not the same as a blueprint. Just the data entry for it. Or sea moth fragments. You scan a fragment you've already unlocked for a blueprint, you get titanium for it. Did I unlock the bioreactor? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Any sandstone here? I don't see it. Scanner room fragments? Yep. Okay, 2 out of 3. Ain't bad. This limestone outcropping was just floating out in nowhere. Sea moth. More quartz, okay. Not much on the outside, but there will be goodies inside. Alright, so there's a couple different entrances to this thing. There's one over here, which is a little hard to get into. You kind of have to slide in there.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I didn't bring any food. Let's go for it. That tiger sound was the tiger shark, or the sand shark rather. Broken panels, we can repair these in order to open up the doors. Okay, that's working now. Battery charger, we definitely need that. Very useful early game. Watch out for electricity, it is Painful. Shocking, I know. Alright. I was detecting something. Another battery charger fragment. Very good. We can now make one of those so we can recharge our dead batteries. Laser cutter. Should unlock the laser cutter unless we need a third one. And we need a third one. Bastards! A prawn suit arm. Just a regular arm. We've got a tunnel here. Modification station. Did I unlock that yet? I think I did. Not, apparently. Okay. We've got a data terminal here, which appears to be a bunch of gibberish. I unlocked the battery charger, right? Yeah, okay. Disinfected water, which I do need. Looks like another battery charger.
30 seconds.
Alright, let's head on back. Through the door. That's the other door. Shoot. Here it is. Here it is, guys. We're good. We're good.
Oxygen.
Getting there. Getting there. Whew. Almost didn't make it that time. Okay. A little tight on space, but we'll make do. Okay. Through this door. I didn't get to check out under the stairs too much here. Another prawn suit arm. And a tunnel. I don't really want to go through that tunnel yet. That's a little disorienting. Go through the door here. I didn't get to check out. Yeah, one of these. More water, not bad. Another laser cutter fragment, excellent. And we unlocked that already, right? Oh no, the mod. No, we did unlock the modification station. Alright. Alright, we got the laser cutter. That's kind of the important thing, the modification station. The only thing left is the tunnel, which does access another part of the wreckage, so we might as well. Or we can just head right for that other part of the wreckage, which I think I will, because, yeah. That's not a very good access point anyway. I don't like how you have to kind of squeeze in. This is a good spot. This is the other end of, we took that air duct would have taken us. Oh, I think I got all the battery charger. Let's check. Yeah, I did. And I can't carry any more titanium. Degassi crew. Marguerite Maida. We already heard from her at the island. So it's a little disorienting down here. While the sand sharks laugh at me. Drink some more water. Laser cutter. I think that's all we're going to get. Laser cutter, modification station. Okay. No point lingering then. All right. So let's head on back to the life pod. Our inventory is full. We'll come back and explore where the Degassi is next. And our power supply doing, we're about at half, but we should be good for a little longer. We do need some food. I'll unload. Grab some marble melons if they're ready. If not, we got the nutrient blocks up in the pod. So far, so good, guys. We got to make the laser cutter and the propulsion cannon, and we can return to the Aurora to get what's left up there. There's a code there. We can't access one of the rooms just yet. But whether or not we want to wait is up to us. The big thing at the Aurora now is going to be the prawn suit. So basically, when you go up there, it depends on how long you want that. We definitely need a laser cutter, though.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, yeah, I'm carrying eggs around. That's why I'm loaded up. There's nothing else interesting here. Put these eggs away. Not much we can do with them at the moment. I do want to keep the precious metals together. You know, gold, silver, diamonds, rubies. The rest of this stuff can be stowed. The egg. Lithium isn't that special. Titanium, lead. Alright. This will be our... Oh, this is where we put the plants. Okay. Put this stuff with the plants. Along with this stuff here. Okay, that makes sense. Out of room already. we're out of room altogether. Alright, let's go ahead and make some more lockers, guys. Alrighty, thanks for lurking, sir. Always good to have you along for any old lurking. Alright. I need, are these done growing? We pick 3 of them and cut up the last one. Careful not to chop up your base, by the way. Put the seeds back. Eat the marble melons you got. We got more food up here. Oh, and a message, too. I almost forgot.
This is Sunbeam. You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former. That only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. Might just be we're in. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
I might actually have everything I need for that. Thermoblade's extremely useful. We'll make one of those. It, you use it to kill a fish and it cooks it instantly. The moon pool, we're definitely going to make one of those eventually. When we make a proper base, we'll make the moon pool. And that's a big reason to make a proper base, is for the moon pool. And the bench, which is just a cosmetic thing. Alright, polyaniline. We don't need any of that yet. Or hydraulic acid, thankfully. I could already make that. We just need diamonds and a couple diamonds and 1 piece of titanium. I need an extra battery. Nothing too useful there. Nothing too useful there. Okay, my precious is not here. My precious. Couple diamonds, and we do need another battery. Unless I've got another battery? I do. Alright then. We'll save that copper then. Means I don't have to run around and collect shrooms. 1 battery for each 1 piece of titanium. All I need. And cave sulfur, which I think I got some up top. I don't think there's cave sulfur down here. I have collected some extra cave sulfur. It's easy to get if I need to. Oh, I had... Oh, no, that was on me. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, okay. Okay. Actually, it might be in our bio locker. Nope. Yep. Cave sulfur. So we can go ahead and make our laser cutter. And, oh, I need that at the modification station, don't I? Don't I? Here I was getting all excited, like, ooh, I'll make myself a thermoblade. Yeah, modification station. Alright, unpin that stuff. We did get the laser cutter, so now we don't have to worry about, can I explore the wreck? I definitely can. As well as the last of the Aurora, although I need the propulsion cannon for that. What do I need to make a propulsion cannon? Wiring kit and titanium. I can probably do that. Let's go ahead and in that one too. I think I got some extra silver laying around. Definitely got the titanium. I do have the battery, although it's my last battery. Yeah, it's the last of my silver, too. We'll grab a couple shrooms, make a new battery. Replace the one we're going to use. Yeah. Couple shrooms, thank you. Back to the pod. Aaron, welcome back, sir. Hope you had a productive whatever you were up to. We are in the process of making a propulsion cannon. And we just got another message, so we'll check that out as well. We got our laser cutter and our propulsion cannon. We can go to the Aurora anytime we want to collect the rest of the stuff that's there.
This is an automated distress signal from live pod 12. Coordinates attached. Warning, live pod has sunk beyond safe diving distance. Do not attempt retrieval without submersible support.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Life pod 12 has gone deep. Is it on here? Yep. Sunk to the ocean bed 250 meters. That is pretty deep. I mean, we can do it. But it is pretty deep. What did I want to do? Excuse me, sir. You look like you're sleeping. I hate to disturb you. But I'm gonna eat you. Convenient of him to, spawn in my pod like that for me. Yeah, what to do next, guys? We got the laser cutter. Oh, we do have to explore the next Degassi base as well. So it's the Degassi base, or it's back to the... Let's do the Degassi base. We haven't checked out those caverns down there. We'll go ahead and save again, just in case. This isn't a hardcore run, so our saves count. Where's my... Here we are, the old... Oh, how's the Seamoth doing? We need another... No. 50%, 59. We're good for now.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We're not going too far here. Just over to 17. Actually, we could just do... Head over there. Right to where the Degassi pointed us to. And we'll find some good stuff down there. We don't have all of the Seamoth fragments yet. But we got the Seamoth. We don't have the Cyclops fragments, I mean. Cyclops and Prawn Suit are still work in progress. It is under the safe shallows, so... And we do have an access point here, guys. A little tight. Here we go. This spot's a little more open. Heading down, down. Now we can stop and scan some things if we want. Jelly shrooms. You can plant these in an outdoor grow bed if you want. They're bioluminescent, so it's good for lighting up your base. Pearled papyrus. Yes, they do. Cyclops and prawn are expensive to make. And the Cyclops is also easy to break, so yeah, you have to be careful with that thing. Doesn't look like there's anything else right here, so let's head on down, down, down. I should have brought... I did bring a health pack and an extra battery, so... we can see the habitat right there. What we have to look out for here... That's not it, but that, I think, is something else. Alright? Is that something else? Am I crazy? It is a creature egg.
The conditions in this cave support a microcosm of unique, possibly predatory life forms.
Yeah, that's the thing whose egg we just grabbed. I want to position this at a good spot. We have to be careful because those things, they love to attack your sea moth. So you don't want to get close to them, park it too close to them, because they will attack it unprovoked while you are busy, trying to check this place out. So set everything off. Select our scans on the exterior first. Nuclear reactor. You can already see we've got a tablet in there. I already got all the stasis rifle parts. Another nuclear reactor fragments. If you didn't get a multi-purpose room before, you can get one here. Watch out for the drooping stingers. $50 titanium. Yep, that is expensive. Get off me. Get off. You bastard. Shock you. You can only hit the head, by the way, so. I didn't see where he came from. At least he didn't molest my sea moth.
Son, there is always a pecking order. And in our world, money makes a hierarchy. I pay Maida a fraction of what I pay you, and you a fraction of what I pay me.
If money makes the hierarchy, why is Marguerite making the decision?
We need her. We let her think what she likes, so long as she does what she's told.
What if she doesn't?
For enough money, she will. People always do.
Magnetite is hard to find, but you can find it down here. This isn't the best spot for it, but explore these caves and you will find magnetite, which you need for certain upgrades. I am stuck. We got all the nuclear fragments. I'm just going to collect some little things around here. He was coming for us again. Alright. Go get some air, and then we'll check the inside of this base. Now, if you got a propulsion cannon handy, you can get rid of these stingers pretty easily. But if you're careful, you can just navigate through them. Make sure you scan that water filtration machine. Extremely useful. Yeah, the stalker teeth are usually what hold me up on a lot of that stuff.
I thought it might be claustrophobic living underwater. Father built it is. He'd tell me it was childish, but I stare out of the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close. Back on the island, I wouldn't have believed the creatures that live down here. The fish, they glow. There's one that's 90% eyeball. snakes twice the length of a habitat compartment. Certainly, it's not all friendly.
New
Most of the
blueprint
plant life is toxic.
acquired.
Learned that the hard way. But I've managed to coax some marble melons into growing indoors. And when they don't cover our dietary needs, well, we eat the fish themselves. It's a big gross,
Integrate new
but
PDA
there's nothing they
data.
wouldn't do. I've been attempting to document my findings. Father approves. He says understanding is power, that the more we know about this planet, the more we can use it to our advantage. I'm just doing it because it's fun. It's not easy without proper equipment and network access, but the old-fashioned way, observing, taking notes, testing
Oh,
theories,
shit.
shows me the world
Shit.
in a way a spectroscopic analysis never could.
Ooh.
Lately, I've been watching the crab snakes. They ambush their prey as it tries to feed on the mushrooms they hide in. What they don't eat settles on the seabed, which fertilizes the mushrooms, which feeds the herbivores, and so the chain continues. Co-evolution gives me the fuzzies.
Integrating new PDA data.
Example of that installation. No. Where is it? Data. Scan. Survivors. Aurora survivors. That's Life Pod 6. The Gassy survivors.
We're already 200 meters below sea level. You want to go deeper?
Look around us, Chief. Water leaking through the hull, water outside the hatch. We're drowning real slow. If rescue arrives, whatever shot us down, it's gonna do it again and again until it's shut off. You see an off switch around here, Chief?
Integrating new
Why would it
PDA
any more
data.
likely be half a kilometer down?
Your kid found something on the scanner. There's something down there. Something that shouldn't be.
You're mad.
Going all the same. And I have an
Integrating
idea
new
you two are
PDA
gonna
data.
follow. But if you do, be mindful. Your authority stopped at sea level.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Hey, go. Oh.
Integrating new PDA
Whew.
data.
Alright, so we got a few more here.
Something incredible just happened. Since we're down here, I had this plan to build equipment and study the life forms we were encountering, but I didn't have enough enameled glass. So, I started looking for a natural substrate that would strengthen the glass we have, and those stalker teeth we've been finding fit the bill. Only, well, we needed more. That's when Marguerite got interested. She actually listened to me, more than I can say for Father. And I worked up the courage to talk about my more tentative theories. When I told her they were attracted to metal deposits, that their teeth get dislodged when they pick them up, her eyes narrowed. She dashed out of the room. 3 hours later, she came back, her pack loaded down with stalker teeth. I asked her about it. She shrugged and said my theories were good. Said she had the meeting out of the palm of her hand. I think she meant it literally. She is incredible. She went out to the kelp forest armed with just a heat blade and went fin to fin with a pack of stalkers. On the one hand, that is the coolest thing I have ever heard. On the other, well, I hope the stalkers didn't come off worse than Marguerite did. She had a huge gash on her forearm. I don't think things went as smoothly as she made out. What's the point in surviving here if we have to kill everything that makes it so wonderful? I wish I knew more about these animals, but Father won't let me leave the habitat. Maybe with all this glass, we could build a containment unit and get up close to them.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And we've got a couple more.
You know what Maida told me today? She wants to build a habitat 500 meters below sea level, more than a kilometer northeast of here. And she needs Bart and I to do it. She's got it into her head that she can save us if she just acts recklessly enough. But I've hauled Star Wars to Neptune, Plasteel to the Federation. This family operates 9 different mining colonies across the Ariadne Arm. Maida you think she's better suited to lead? Her contract still says otherwise. I just cannot damn well tell whether it's the stupidest idea I ever heard, or my only hope. I turned 80 years old last week. I thought I had another 80 in me, but marooned on this planet, there's no swapping out of my liver when the old one fails. Here, I'm mortal. And Maida is useful. So, it's my responsibility to make a decision. Return to the island and hope whatever knocked the Dagazi out of the sky won't do the same to the rescue ship. Or take us deeper in search of answers. And all the while be hoping old age gets me before the sea monsters do. I'll give Maida just one thing. She was right about these caves. There's enough lithium there to fabricate 100 tons of plasteel. Enough for a damn fleet of Cyclops submarines. There was nothing anyone could have done to avoid crashing here. But I was right to order the detour. If we get off this planet, they'll be talking about the Torgal share price on the other side of the Federation.
You can usually find a lot of magnetite over by these heat vents here. So if you're having trouble finding them, I think that's where they sometimes turn up. Yeah, you do need magnetite just for certain select upgrades. You can see we're pretty close to the Life Pod 17 marker. So we can head back up that way. Those are the caves that the guy was talking about in his radio transmission. Doesn't look like a way up here. I think it's over here. Yeah. On up, and away we go. Daylight, we've returned. Was quite the beneficial mission down there. Got some good resources, some good scans. You can make a bed to sleep in. And the time does pass when you sleep in the bed, so if you don't want to go out at night, you just... Once you've built a bed, which has to go in a room, you can't put it in a hall. So you'd have to build a multi-purpose room. You can sleep through the nights. You don't have to be out in them anymore if you don't want to. Pretty nifty. Also, the good part about building a chair specifically is you don't use food and water in a chair. So if you're, again, just waiting for the night to pass, you could always just set one up like that. And our precious stuff goes in here. We got some diamonds. Magnetite. We'll put with this other stuff. Take this stuff out. Yeah, that's fine. Titanium, lithium, magnetite. Okay, and organic stuff is partly in that one, partly in this one. Another creature egg. We're doing pretty good. I got an extra, I guess we'll put it in here. Extra battery. Battery, which I got because I was gonna make a heated blade until I realized I need the fancy thing to do that. Marble melons are done, so let's go ahead and 3 of them, and be careful about slashing the last one because you don't want to slash your base, guys. Game doesn't really... There we go. You can accidentally cut your base, in which case, yes, you will damage it, and it will probably start leaking. Which is crazy that you could do that with a knife, but it is a thing. So what's up next? What do we got, guys? A little more time. We did get the location of a new habitat, but the thing is, this one is going to be much, much further away. Because they mentioned going even deeper, and they do. They go much, much deeper. Water filtration, nuclear reactor, all good stuff. Basic double bed. We heard about the alien containment, but we haven't found one yet. There's still one blueprint that is new here. Oh, we didn't get all the scanner room pieces yet. Well, it's not that big a deal. Scanner room's not all that necessary. We'll find it eventually. Ah, yes, the reactor rod, of course. You need a uranite. Uraninite, rather, to make that, along with lead. We can't get uraninite yet. It's in a deeper place. So, like I was saying, the new life pod signal we got for the even deeper habitats, 500 meters down. Our Seamoth can only go up to 300. So we would have to upgrade that probably a couple times, which will need a moon pool and, well, at least a multi-purpose room so we can fit the modification station into it. But yeah, we're going to need all that stuff, which is going to mean building a proper base, guys. So we're about at that point. I can no longer ignore that stuff. So I guess the best next thing for us to do would be to either we get to work on that. I guess we can do that next. I was going to say we could go back to the Aurora. But we don't really need that prawn suit just yet. So we'll put that off for a little bit. I do want to deactivate these extra signals here. We'll take care of them later. 12. We can check out Life Pod 12. That sounds like a good goal, actually. Something a little different. So we won't start the grind for titanium yet to start building our base. We'll just head out and see what this other base, this other life pod might have for us. It's 250 meters deep, so we can get close. If we can't get all the way there, where is it? It is still active, right? Life pod 12, yes. Life pod, there it is. Should have changed the color, it'd be easier to see. But yeah, this one's a trip. So bunker in. Power should be okay. It should be fine. I'm surprised we haven't used more, frankly. Been buzzing around in this little thing. But yeah. So we'll find a good place to set up our next base, and there's probably some stuff we can scan here, but there's nothing I'm really worried about getting. Just the scanner room, you know. Maybe we'll find some scanner room pieces here. Scanner room's not that big a deal. I think this right here is a piece of the scanner room. Yeah. Might be some like furniture bits. Yeah, that was all we needed. Could collect this titanium because we do need to make a lot of ingots for all the stuff we need to make. I'm not too worried about it. That's salt. Alright. We got what there is to get here for now. There's some more caves over there. That's actually a nice little spot right there to make a base. So yeah, when I do make the base, I am going to make it a little deeper than the one we have now. The deeper you go, the more you have to make reinforcements for it, so you do have to be careful of that. We're going into another mushroom forest biome here, so I do want to... There's 2 mushroom forests. Keep an eye out for Cyclops parts here. Because I don't remember, but I think the bridge and the engine rooms are out here, or something like that. Let me check and see what I've got so far. Yeah, the bridge and engine compartments. There's one more besides that we do need to keep an eye out for. That looks like an egg. Yeah, we got one of those eggs. I guess it can get 2. As long as you have 2 of the same eggs, when you get the containment unit, you can breed them. So it doesn't matter, like, you don't have to worry about picking the right gender or anything. I know I saw something. It might have been a shadow, and I might have been clipping. Or lithium doesn't hurt. Yeah, I think it was just a shadow. Alright. We do need to keep heading for, that's where we came from. Heading for our signal here. You can usually find a few of these fragments in the deeper section over here. But you also have to keep an eye out for bone sharks. That's a salt deposit. Because they also spawn in this area. And it's really depressing. I ain't finding no engine fragments out here. But I guess they'll turn up eventually. Or more, yeah, engine or bridge fragments. We need them both. Sandstone, there's a bone shark. We are now in the Kush bulb zone. There's electric eels that are dangerous. The bone sharks are the worst. These Kush plants, you can chop them up for some food and water. We do have to be careful. We are reaching our maximum safe depth, and bone shark sucks. He's gonna be a pain in the ass. And there's another bone shark. Okay. Well, they are going to take some chips out of our life pod, or our sea moth. There's really nothing we can do about that. Let's grab the repulsion cannon and get in here.
I'm not really a doctor. I know that's what my ID says, but I never have been. Cheated the medical exams. What does a doctor these days need to know about manually resetting bones? When was the last time a top surgeon actually cut someone open? That's what the robots are for. Doctors these days read diagnoses off of computer readouts. For that, I'm perfectly qualified. But what good is it when I'm not connected to the main network? I'm bleeding. I've got glowing green pustules growing on my hands. I run a cell scan and it tells me I've got skin irritation. The only thing I studied in medical school was how to lie convincingly. What the hell do I know about how to treat an alien disease? I think I'm actually going to die down here.
Detecting volcanic activity and several unusual electromagnetic signatures in the region. Exercise caution when diving deeper.
So here's the wreck. Got our laser cutter. That looks like a scanner room fragment. Let's go ahead and confirm or deny. Yeah. Well, we got all the scanner room bits, right? Yeah, okay. Like more scanner room bits. Another chip right behind the bone shark here. Who's gonna come for us? Yep. Bastard. And what's this? Lightweight high capacity tank. Me like. Alright. Oh shoot, I didn't bring a health item. Son of a gun. Alright, well, we'll be more careful. Would be a shame to get wasted out here. Banging into the wreck. Not seeing much else on the outside. We got some stuff down. It looks more like scanner room parts. Yeah. Table. Nothing. Nothing. Probably an outdoor grow bed. Chair. Okay. Alright. Well, watch out for that one with the fins there. That was one of the not hypnotic fishes we came across before. Damn Damn electric eel. Luckily, he didn't cause any damage. They're attracted, I think, to the lights. So parking this thing with the lights on was a bad idea. That or the engine noise, I'm not sure. Okay, we got a place we can come in here. If we can park this in here, it should be okay. Oh, can't see nothing. Okay, let's open the door. There we go. Whew. And yeah, there was another entrance underneath we could have taken. Alright, let's put this laser cutter to work. Did I bring extra batteries? I think so. I brought one extra battery. Okay. We got a lot of stuff down here. Cyclops sonar upgrade.
New blueprint acquired. Integrating new PDA data.
Charter. Another light stick. Food.
Acquired.
Another battery, excellent. Open for another one. A door that should be openable, but it's been pinned down. Okay. Head up this way. My sea moth is out here. Yep.
30 seconds.
And still in good shape, so nothing's been picking away at the sea moth, which is excellent. We went through the door last time. We got this path here. Big room, open underneath. Okay. Reinforced dive suit, which reduces damage. Very nifty. Stasis rifle, we got that. Grow bed, malfunctioning panel. Doesn't look like anything else. Now I have to figure out how to get out of here. We came through a vent. This thing. Alright, head back on through here. Alright. Easy peasy, guys. I have a feeling that's about all we can find in there. So, we got some drink, we got some food, and some batteries, which is fine and dandy. Now we can get out of this spooky, scary, deep place and go home, where it's nice and safe. And we'll probably get ready to wrap it up there. Keeping an eye out again for some engine components, because we still need those. Some Cyclops components, I should say. We checked the other side. Ooh. Hull fragment. Oh boy. That's the third part. Individual parts, so we still got to find 2 more of each. Hull fragments, engine fragments, and bridge fragments. All to make a Cyclops. And you do have to make a Cyclops, by the way, folks. Now here's a vent. We haven't found one of these yet. Might be wondering, what's this vent? Well, it's alien. Much like that structure we found on the island. Got alien vents. So we're slowly uncovering the alien stuff technology that's around here. Sandstone. Silver, excellent. Use some more silver. Aha! But you see, it's quite bright down here even at nighttime. So it's a nice place for a habitat. That's another hull fragment. What's this? Looks like another hull fragment. Yep. That's all the hull fragments we need. But we still need engine parts, and we still need bridge parts. I think the bridge is the other parts you find here, because the engine I think we found in the Aurora, and we might find more engine parts at the Aurora. But I'm pretty sure there's another place we have to get those at. Like a copper. Oh. Now we're talking. Like there's a couple here actually. We might get all the bridge fragments we need, so we just need engine fragments, which is good. Yep, right here, bridge fragments. 3 out of 3. Okay, guys, we got all the hull and bridge fragments that we need. We just need the 2 more engine fragments, and we'll unlock the blueprints for the Cyclops, which is the much larger submarine that is in the game. We also want to make a extra power cell at some point, or a power cell charging station, whichever comes first for us. There's another wreck here we can explore, but honestly, we've already explored the one wreck in the grass biome, and I don't think there's anything else to find in those. Back of the Aurora. Yeah, I'll head right over there. I mean, after I get the prawn suit, maybe, but I know another place to get them, which is also pretty dangerous. But we'll worry about that later. So we're waiting for a story segment to play out to show us where that location is anyway. So next up, I guess, will be to start working on the base, guys. We got the moon pool fragments, the modification station, vehicle modification station. Yeah, multi-purpose rooms, the large rooms, and speak of the devil, we've got a message. But I'm not going to answer it right away. In fact, we're going to put our stuff away first, because I picked up a few things here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yep, we got that. We got the sonar upgrade, which is nifty. We unlocked the scanner room, which can be useful, especially for finding stalker teeth if you're struggling with them. Lightweight tank is my personal favorite. If you want more oxygen, you take the ultra high capacity, but it is going to be a little slower. So I like the lightweight because it makes you faster. There's the repulsion cannon, which just shoots stuff away from you. The ultra glide fins. I gotta make some of this stuff so that we can upgrade ourselves, guys. That's gonna be a big thing. We can make light sticks now, which are kind of the new illumination thing. You can place them. They run on batteries, I believe. And yeah, that's all of that. Yeah, we don't have much here. I only picked up a few things. I don't think I have any room in here for any of this. We'll take this stuff. Yeah, that's all biological stuff. Anyway, ship upgrades. That's all tech. We leave our lithium here. Titanium. Silver goes with our precious metals. It's the only silver piece we got. We'll put that in there too. The rest of this stuff. Oh, I got batteries. I should grab some rubber, and we can go ahead and make some of that stuff, right? How much oxygen? I think it gives you the same amount as we have now. I think it's 135, but you do move faster. So you get that in the Ultra Glide fins. You're almost as fast as the Sea Glide without having the Sea Glide in your inventory. Because just having the Sea Glide, even if you're not using it, slows you down in this game. So at least that's the way I like to play. I don't think I have any rubber handy. I might have to go grab some, which isn't a big deal. We can make the reinforced dive suit as well, which is nifty. I think I have more water up here. I don't think there's anything useful in these. The bio one just has some, yeah, some things. I do need to get seed clusters so we can make some rubber. So I can make a new power cell so we don't have to worry about the sea moth running out. I never scanned these, huh? Did I scan that? I did that apparently. Let's go ahead and make another power cell and get ourselves some water. Doesn't hurt to. Yeah, some extra titanium. Extra. Yeah, the new base will definitely be on the list. I don't want to check that yet because I'm pretty sure I know what it is. We need some rubber. Yes, the reactor rod. We'll make an extra power cell for the sea moth. And yeah, we can make light sticks now. And the reinforced synthetic fibers. I don't even remember how to make those. Fiber mesh. Yeah, I don't remember how. Could be something that uses these, the hydrochloric acid, the polyaniline. I don't remember. Luna, welcome to the show. Hope you're doing well. I'm sorry, but I actually do plan on wrapping it up soon. I have gotten pretty far, actually. We got a sea moth. We fixed the Aurora. We haven't been back yet, though I do have a laser cutter now. I also have the propulsion cannon, so we can access everything in the Aurora. You know what? Maybe we'll do that today. What the heck? Let's go back to the Aurora. We can wrap up with that. No need to sign off just yet. This is my habitat. Just a little something to get me by for now. Basically just for storage. Not a whole lot else. Yeah, put the rubber in there. I don't need that habitat builder. We probably don't need to hang on to... Oh, I needed water. Don't need that. We do need that propulsion cannon. Yeah, that should do that. We're going to end up needing those batteries and hopefully finding more. Let's get some water. Might have to make some water. I'm pretty sure I got salt around. I should have looked. To see what I got. Yeah. Did I put some salt in here? No. Is that common coral or table coral? That's table coral. We need common coral and we need salts. Pretty sure I grabbed extra salt while I was out on one of these trips. If not, okay, we got a salt. Just a salt, apparently. Yep. Yeah, just a salt, but that's enough for now. Good to hear you're good, good. Prawn suit is a lot of materials. You have to do a bit of grinding for that prawn suit. Oh, and I took the knife off my list. I remember when the knife used to have a durability rating. It would degrade on you. I think we just need the one. You are the one. Alright. Alright, make some bleach. You don't drink the bleach, but you use the bleach. You get 2 disinfected waters, which is better than the filtered water. So yeah, that'll hold us off for a bit. Let's go back to the Aurora. Okay. Oh, stored that stuff I didn't think I'd need it again, but I probably will. Yeah, the fire extinguishers, they'll come in handy. Alright, so we're carrying a lot of stuff, but unfortunately, you kind of need a lot of stuff for the Aurora. You do. The other thing I'm forgetting. Tell you guys, I'm a mess. I go around in circles all the time, so. 2025. I got this back in 2016, somewhere around there. It had been in early access. We'll just grab. We had one. All right. Yeah, it was still an experimental. Back then there was no story, so I would just play it and basically get to the point where I had the Cyclops, which back then the Cyclops was pretty awesome because it was basically almost indestructible. The Reapers wouldn't even mess with the Cyclops. So once you had that, like, the ocean was yours. You know, you had your little, basically an underwater RV. And that was kind of the end of the game. Like, once you had that, you had everything you had. So, of course, they added the story in later. And there's another wreck out this way, but I don't think I even need it. Just keep an eye out for time capsules. And salt. Grab some salt on the way back. Okay, we're just about there. Yeah, there used to be a side entrance here. A lot of scrap metal. If you need to grind for metal, you need those titanium ingots. Come up over here. Okay, I see some salt. Hoverfish are easy to catch, so if you need food early on. Battery. Water. I shouldn't even be grabbing this stuff. Here's a time capsule. Oh, gave us some good stuff. Did I scan enough of these? I think I did. Getting unnecessarily dark, game. I think it's just an eclipse. Yeah, that's all it was. Total eclipse of the heart. Okay. I think we're looking. We're not. We're away from it. Yep, there it is. Okay. Yeah, there used to be a side entrance down here, but they got rid of that, unfortunately. Yeah, a lot of stuff here. Yeah, it used to be right down here. There was a hole in the side you could go in. They got rid of it. I think it was here. It might have been, no, it was further down. Yeah, it was nice. You could just pop in, fix the engine, and you didn't have to worry about that radiation anymore. And I could hear the less than friendly guest down there. But he still hasn't popped up on me, so we'll take this entrance this time. And if you don't like dealing with these crabs, guys, just shoot them off into oblivion. Or you can hit them against a wall or a ceiling, and that'll have the same effect. I move some stuff out of the way. All right. And hopefully you brought the extinguishers with you. But they've got more here. There's plenty of extinguishers on the Aurora, so putting out the fires should never be that hard for you. And that extinguisher is empty. You can drop that. No point saving the extinguishers, you can't recharge them. Once they're done, they're done. Okay, we're not going to need the extinguisher for a little bit, but we might need our lights. So, you can see it gets pretty dark down here. Luckily, we're finding lots of batteries. Haven't gotten a code for this yet. And that's the battery. Speaking of the lab, 6483. Get some air. I know we've got plenty of air, but it doesn't hurt to grab more. Okay. 6. Nope. 4, 8, 3. There we go. Access to the lab.
Bank corruption was detected on your PDA. Your technology blueprints have been updated. Integrating new PDA data.
You can find lab equipment here. These are just set pieces. You can bring them back, put them in your base, make it look like you're doing research or something. But they're not technically useful. Before I move forward, because it's going to be a little while before we have access to air again. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. So this is the other area we were at before. We have the laser cutter now. Sealed doors ain't stopping us. I'll try to keep up with chat. Sorry if I fall behind. God of War Ragnarok. Good, good. Was it a good game? Did you like it? I played the original God of War games, but I didn't get into the new ones as much. Got the Aurora's black box. Okay, guys, we seem to have found our way to a new area. This is indeed the Prawn Bay. Go ahead and scan these. There's enough prawn suits in the Aurora that it will unlock the prawn suit if you scan enough of them. Whereas scanning them out normally is a bit more difficult. Okay, gotta be careful of the fire here. Get these scans in. Need one more, and we just happen to be pretty close to a couple of suits here. All right. I'm not gonna need that for a little bit. I don't think there's anything here. I think what we need, what I need. Oh, extra power cell, very nice.
Black box signature originating on the other side of the hull breach in this room.
Somewhere in here, there's an upgrade. There it is. storage mod. Okay, can we parkour our way past this? You used to be able to. I'm a parkour! Alright, did it. Don't have to waste battery power on it, which is good. Oh, we don't want to come up this way yet. My bad. Fall damage, no biggie. The reason we don't want to do this yet is there's a code we don't have. And once I get that code, I'll have to come back. It doesn't look like there's anything there. So we're going to head down here, get the code. In one of these lockers. We'll find a few things in these lockers too. Food, water, batteries, health. The sweet offer, that's the one, 1869. Auxiliary mission orders. Get some air. A battery. Okay. And that laser cutter door is the way out. So we'll come back for that later. Oh, bounce backwards. You take weird bounces sometimes in this game. Alright, now there's a ton of stuff in here to scan. We just have to put the fire out first. And that's another one wasted. Where is it? Where is it? Here. Weird bounces. Okay. Scan the walls. Scan the counters.
New blueprint acquired. New blueprint integrating new PDA data.
Phase menu. Keep calm, kitty poster. More health. A vending machine. Yes, you can build one. Yes, it works. Bar table.
New blueprint acquired.
Oops. Oh, reload, and there we go. All right. I knew that stuff would be running out. And it doesn't look like there's anything else here to scan. Another... Oh, no, that's one of the ones I dropped. Yeah, we picked up the one off the wall. That's got the good stuff. There's some good stuff in here. Water, food. Originally, you were supposed to be able to make nutrient blocks. But then they decided, it makes the game too easy, I guess. Let's just go ahead and use some of it because we need the space anyway. Cabin 1 and the single bed. Okay, there's a bag. You can put stuff in the bag and carry the bag. Does function as storage. When did I pick? Oh, that was from the... Yes, from that. Now, the bag does take up... We can't pick it up because it's not empty anymore. So yeah, you'd have to leave enough room for the bag plus what you're carrying, which is just it's a bit much. So, you know, you can't make bags, unfortunately. You'd have to come back for them probably, unless you're just not carrying anything else. We've got cabin 1 here. Captain's quarters we can't access yet, or cabin 2. Yeah. So this should be the special offer one, which was over here. Scan data, Aurora survivors, codes and capsules. Sweet offer, 1869. 1869. There we go. Note about relationships. Also a blue cap. Water. Arcade Gorge toy. I didn't mean to pick up that carryall. No, I mean, I guess I don't need the first aid kit. Maybe we'll bring it for now. See what else there is to see here. We didn't explore the other side.
Listen, I know I don't have the right to make demands of you, but I need you to understand that I want to change our arrangement.
I hear what you're saying, and I will try to respect it. How would you like to change it?
I would like to reduce our contact hours.
How much further can we do that?
To 0.
You're dumping me.
I'm changing the terms of our relationship.
How is it still a relationship if we don't see each other?
It's a relationship of a kind. You have so many expectations.
I feel you just want to spend more time with that dumb guy in his dumb robot suit.
That's not a feeling. It's a judgment. And I feel hostility in what you're saying. Perhaps your jealousy is a sign that you need to take another look at your business model. Why can't you just be happy for me?
I am happy for you, and I'm happy for all the guys in the prawn bay. I'm just not happy for me.
This is why I want to change our arrangement.
Drop that. I think this poster is the same as the other one I grabbed, but it doesn't hurt to have extra posters, guys. Alright, so we've explored everything there is to explore here. We cannot access the captain's quarters. We may have to come back for that another time. Alright. We'll head back on this way. Take the path that I didn't take before, using the laser cutter to head us back out. And so, yeah, we got lots of good loot in here, guys. We got the prawn blueprints. The prawn suit can go much deeper than the Seamoth can. And yes, we are back here in the hallway from before. The Seamoth Bay and where the engine room was. We can head back over here and head on out the same way we came in the first time. Easy peasy, guys. Lemon squeezy. Lots of good scans. Lots of good loots. But we will have to come back one more time. Usually I save this trip for later for that reason. Because going to the Aurora 3 times just seems a little bonkers to me. And we didn't really need to run up here now. But the prawn suit's very useful, so... And I don't think that message comes till later, if I remember correctly. I don't know how much later, but it could be a while.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And there he is, the big boy. I think we can get by without triggering him. We're just going to beeline it back to base. We're not messing with that big guy. Hopefully he doesn't follow us. There's that life pod from before. Life pod number 4. It was always implied that that one was attacked by the Leviathan, the same one that we've seen. He's out there still, hanging around. because there used to be one that spawned near the old entrance that they got rid of. Because that one, I think, was originally meant to be that Leviathan. But since they got rid of the entrance, they got rid of the Leviathan. So now only the one that hangs out at the main entrance is there. So yeah, I guess he migrated a little bit. The implication being that when the Aurora crashed, it opened up. Because there is a tunnel under there that goes into the deep areas. And that's implied where that Leviathan came from. That it was under there, that Reaper. And when the ship crashed, it came out and ate up one of the life pod guys. Alright, it's a very productive day. I'm going to have to make more storage because I just got too much stuff now. Which means I got to organize this stuff. But we're going to have to make a proper base by the time I come back next time. I should be back on streaming next week around this time. I don't have a set schedule yet. So we'll see. Time will tell. But I should be streaming on Sunday nights and Wednesday nights if things go the way they appear that they are going to go. Put that there. Grab some titanium. I didn't get into the right thing here. Might make another big one. I think we need some quartz. Oh, I need my... do I have my builder on me? My habitat builder. I don't see it. I don't see it there. Oh, it was there. Shoot. That stuff away. That stuff. Yeah. Habitat builder. And put that on 5. Build ourselves another big locker. So we got lots of room. Put all this stuff in it. Including the stuff we got from that. And the batteries and the dead batteries. We're not going to need those fire extinguishers like ever again. Oops. We can keep one of them on. Alright. Oops. And guys, that will do it for today. I want to thank everybody for watching. We've gotten pretty far into the game now. We just need to check this message, which is probably going to be, if it's what I think it is, it's going to kick off the next bit of story for us. And so it'll be interesting next time. We got some new areas to explore. This time we got to visit the floating island. We built the Seamoth. We visited the Aurora twice. We got the prawn parts. We made the Seamoth. I did say, I think. We visited different life pods. And we got lots of blueprints. So things are coming along nicely. In fact, I got a bunch of new blueprints. So I might as well check those out now. We can make a reinforced dive suit, which will be good. Prawn suit's unlocked. Does need 2 plasteel ingots. Some lead, some diamond, enameled glass. Only 1 piece, and a couple aerogels. So that's a lot of difficult to acquire stuff. I actually think I have it all already. We can make a modification station. We got to make a proper base. So we can install this stuff. We need a couple Cyclops engines, and then we got all the stuff for the Cyclops blueprints. We got a lot of the good stuff for base building. The multi-purpose room, large room, observatory, moon pool, scanner, all unlocked. We have some good power sources. We got the thermal plant, power transmitters. We've got the grow beds, exterior, interior. We got the water filtration machine because we visited all the Degassi bases so far. The one on the floating island and the one in the mushroom caves. We got the vehicle upgrade console and the bulkheads. We also unlocked the bioreactor and the nuclear reactor. We just haven't found the alien containment yet. We got battery and power cell chargers, a modification station, and like I said, all the grow bed stuff. Plenty of furniture, including a single and double bed. As well as the vending machine. I haven't seen a coffee machine yet. There might have been one in there and I missed it. So anyways, we're doing well so far, guys. Got a lot of scans in. And like I said, we will pick this up next week. Probably on Sunday. Well, yeah, probably this Sunday. Saturday, Sunday, I might stream this weekend. We'll see. So until I see you guys then, I'll also be streaming some Ark Survival Ascended. So that's on the docket as well as this game. Those will be the 2 streams. Content-wise, I will be working on continuing to work on Castlevania and Suikoden as time allows. So depending on my days off and what my schedule looks like. Until next time, I'll see you guys. Thanks for watching. This is Grim, Lord of Salt, signing off. Saying, see you later. Till then,